Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're doing a comparison review of the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live and the OnePlus Buds. Let's go ahead and check them out. Now the OnePlus Buds are going to come in at $79 and the Buds Live come in at $169. From a battery life perspective, you get 5 to 8 hours depending if you have active noise cancelling on or off, and here you get anywhere from 4 to 7 hours depending if you're using them for talk or listening to music. You get 29 hours of battery life here, 30 hours of battery life here using the actual cases. You also then get 5-minute fast charge is going to give you an hour here, and then a 10-minute fast charge is going to give you 2 hours here. You also then have a Bluetooth connection on each one of these, a Bluetooth 5.0, so you have no issues with syncing, you have no issues with the overall, I would say, audio quality or distance from your phone and your device because of Bluetooth 5.0. But the OnePlus Buds lack a feature that the Buds Live have, and their software gives you a super latency mode setting where you can actually make sure that if you're doing some very intensive gaming, there's a setting that will make sure that your games stay in sync. Now, I haven't experienced that in standard gaming. I haven't seen where that setting actually helps, but this one has that special setting that you can turn on. Now, both of these could be used independently as well, so you can use one in one ear and one in the other. The one thing I did notice, though, is that the OnePlus Buds actually cause a pause. So if you're listening to music and you turn, let's say you take out one earbud, it actually stops, right? If you were to take one in and out at a time and just switch them, it takes a couple seconds before the actual connection takes place. The Buds Live seem to be more fluid, so you're able to interchange them easily, and I don't really get that pausing feature. Now, neither of these have great passive noise canceling. Both of these are on-ear models. So when you wear these, let me show you. If you take this one and you put it on your ear, it just puts in your ear just like this, right? So it just rests this way. And when I look at the Buds Live, they rest in my ear just like that too. They don't really go in your ear because of the design, but this is what they look like, right? This is one, this is the other. So this is going to look more like an AirPod, let's face it. And then this is its unique look and feel. So those are the differences that I see, at least in the fit when it comes to wearing them, and then the overall placement in your ear. Now, neither of them have transparency mode, so neither of them are going to give you the ability to amplify or hear what's going on around you, but neither of them need it because they're open ear model, so you can hear everything that's going on around you. Now, from a mic perspective, you do have 3 mics on the Buds Live. You have 2 on the outside, 1 on the inside, and then you have this sensor that's a voice pickup sensor that as your jaw moves, it actually focuses on your voice. There's no focusing technology here on the OnePlus Buds. Now, from an IPX rating, you're looking at an IPX rating of 2 versus an IPX rating of 4. Now, one thing that concerns me about the OnePlus Buds is the fact that the only way to update them, at least from what I've been able to find in the documentation, is if you have a OnePlus phone. While they are compatible with iOS and Android, there's really no app to maintain it, configure them, or update them, so that's disappointing. On the Buds Live, though, you do have apps and support for updates on both ecosystems. Now, the cases for both of these products are very similar. Both of these support wireless charging, right? Both of these have USB-C, and both of these have a front-facing LED. Now, on the inside, if we open up the Buds Live, you'll notice here, you have the kidney bean style, you have an LED here indicating battery level, you have the left and right indicator, and kind of like a little shape to keep them nice in place. They easily come out and then they lock into place and they won't come out. On this side, you only have the LED on the outside, and in the inside you don't see any LED, and they use the Apple model, right? So they're like the AirPods, right, when they go in and out, but they're also locked in place. Like I mentioned before, both of them support wireless charging, both of them you do USB-C, and both of them support some form of fast charging. Now, as we take a look at the earbuds, again, very different from each other. We'll take one out from each. And you can see that one, you have the long stem model, that is what you would see from an AirPod type like product, and the other one really doesn't. While this looks like it goes all the way in your ear canal, it really doesn't. It just rests on the side of your ear right here like we did a couple seconds ago. And this one actually goes further in. So if I were to think about which one is less of an open ear model than the other, I'd say this one is because of just the overall placement. So if I put this one in place right here, you'll notice how it goes more and I have nothing hanging out on this side. If I try these and I put these in, these are going to hang right here. And while they're loud, they're out in the open. I actually can hear more of my voice because of how open they are than I can with these. These I get some more, I would say, passive noise canceling. While it's not great, it is blocking out more noise than this one is. Yeah, much more noise coming in on this side than from this one. Now both of these support touch sensors, so they have touch controls here, and this one also has touch controls, and you can see the mics on the outside. But the difference is that this one is highly configurable. So in the software you can actually modify it, you can actually make some more changes. With this one, there's really no software to do any kind of changes whatsoever. The active noise canceling with this one, all you do is press and hold and you can activate it. And then on the inside, you can see where your speakers are and your sensor. You do have a sensor on this side as well. So again, once you put them on, if you were to take them off, they will auto off. And then when you put them back on, they will auto on. And depending on the connectivity that you have to your device, I haven't noticed that these start playing automatically, neither of them do, but this one, like I mentioned earlier, does a neater job when it comes to switching. So as I'm taking them on and off, they're more seamless than I found with the OnePlus buds. Now from an audio perspective, how do these both perform? Because let's face it, both of these are open ear model. Well, I have to say that these, first of all, sound amazing. I wish AirPods sounded as good as these do. You have bass, mids, and high present. You have deep bass, almost rumbling bass coming out of these, and the mids and the highs are really clear. But my only concern is that you get a lot of sound leakage. Everybody's going to be hearing what you're playing. On this side, you do have more of, I would say, a personal experience, because while these are on ear also, they're not as on ear as these are. These hang on the outside versus these are more hanging on the inside. So you get a more personal experience with these. From an immersive perspective, I think the way that the OnePlus Buds has been accomplishing immersive experiences is because they're loud. Because they're so loud, they actually do a really good job of making everything else disappear. On this side, when you're thinking about the Buds Live, with the active noise canceling, they create an immersive experience without having to be loud. So it really depends on your personal preference. How do they equate? I think that these probably have a bit better bass, but a smidge than these do. But this is going to give you the more immersive experience, especially if you turn on active noise canceling, because it's going to do away with that, ambient noise or any noise that's around. Now, next you're going to hear two call quality tests. One of them is going to be in a quiet environment, and another one is going to be in a noisy environment. We're going to do them for the Buds Live as well as the OnePlus Buds. Now we're going to do a call quality test of the OnePlus Buds in a quiet environment. If we take a look at our decibel readings, anywhere from 22 to 24 decibels in noise. Let's go ahead and switch.
This is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call on the OnePlus Buds in a quiet environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. Next, let's go into a noisy environment.
All right, guys, so now we're doing a call quality test in a noisy environment, and the decibel readings are a little bit higher. If we take a look at our readings now, we're looking at anywhere from 30 all the way up to 80 decibels in noise. What we're going to do is we're going to switch to the OnePlus Buds. We're going to stay quiet to see how much noise they're canceling, and then we'll continue with the vocal test.
This is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call on the OnePlus Buds in a noisy environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. This is what the OnePlus Buds sound like in a noisy environment.
Now we're going to do a call quality test of the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live in a quiet environment. If we take a look at our decibel readings, anywhere between 22 and 24 decibels in noise. It's going to switch.
Now, this is what the call quality will sound like when making a phone call on the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live in a quiet environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. Next, we're going to go into a noisy environment.
So now we're in a noisy environment with the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live. If we take a look at our decibel readings, you'll see that it ranges anywhere from 30 all the way up to 80 decibels in noise. Let's go ahead and switch, and then we'll stay quiet to see how much noise is being canceled, and then we'll continue with the vocal test.
This is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call on the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live in a noisy environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. This is the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live in a noisy environment.
So the bottom line is, if you're looking for an affordable set of earbuds, affordable, there's no arguing that at $79, these are a tremendous value. If you're looking at cutting-edge technology with active noise canceling and you're looking for a unique look, then the Buds Live may be the ones for you. If you're still undecided, check out these playlists. We have the top active noise canceling earbuds as well as headphones, also those that specialize in call quality. Check them out.